Now, hi, I'm Swifty again. Now, in a previous video, I showed you how the stars are pointed down on the Republican National Committee logo. I also showed you that it's basically the inverted pentagram, and basically they're in league with the devil. Now, it's not as if they're trying to hide it, you see, because they're spelling it out for you. They're showing, I'm going to give you a bunch of things to prove what they're trying to do to our country. First is treason. When the Democrats had a supermajority, they only had it for less than 8 months, and then Ted Kennedy died, and then they lost the supermajority, and the Republicans filibustered almost everything after that. The one exception, I believe, was Olympia Snowe, when she voted for Obamacare and broke the, they were able to actually have a vote because they had a supermajority again. Now, how is this treason? What you have is we give tax breaks for sending jobs overseas. And the Republicans filibustered that. They tried 2 or 3 more times to get it through Congress when they didn't have a supermajority. Republicans shot it down every time. This is jobs that are going out of the country, and we're giving them tax breaks to do so. We're paying them to send jobs out of the country. I call that treason, plain and simple. Second is lies. Okay, the lie is that if you have higher taxes, that the money won't trickle down to the lower classes and middle classes. It's an absolute lie. According to Don Hartman's show, about 97% of the jobs are created by small businessmen. If the businessmen have high taxes, they keep the money in the business because it's not worth it to take it out of the business. So what happens is the companies become more stable, and they grow. They're forced to grow the company, which creates more jobs. So higher taxes actually creates more jobs because they keep the money in the company. And when you have all this money floating around from low taxes, you end up with an unstable stock market, and you end up with a lot of speculation because there's all this money floating around. They don't know what to do with it, so they invest it, and pretty soon, we already had 3 crashes so far. We had the dot-com bubble, we had the savings and loan before that, and now we have the housing crisis. Most of this is due to creating bubbles, and that's what happens when you have too much money sloshing around because they're not paying their enough taxes. So that's a lie, an absolute lie, that higher taxes creates less jobs. Next is slander. They're guilty of slander. This Rush Limbaugh guy, he goes around and says, oh, Obama is the anointed one. He's the immaculate one. And I just heard him say he's the Messiah. Well, this is really an insidious way of any Christian knows that what he's really saying, he's the Antichrist. And a lot of Christians believe that now because of guys like Limbaugh. It's an insidious lie, and it's slander. They even say Barack Hussein Obama, and every time they say Hussein, meaning he's a Muslim. Well, they can't have it both ways. He was on the Reverend Wright's church, then he was a Christian, now he's a Muslim. Basically, that's a contradiction, and it's a lie. Okay. Next we have treachery. We have the right-wing hatchetmen saying they want Obama to fail. What they really mean is that they want Obama to fail economically, which means they're against the growth of our country. They want the country to fail economically and then blame it on the Democrats. And these stupid Republicans are stupid enough to believe this crap, that you can want Obama to fail, but the economy isn't going to fail, and then you blame it on Obama. The whole thing is just nuts, and it's simply a matter of treachery. Now, the next video will be Swifty for US4, and I will be giving how to spend down the national debt.